A new study shows that nearly 70% of people getting married took on debt to pay for it.
Oh.
I actually did this too, though. I did. So experts say there are better ways to borrow than others. And joining us is a wonderful financial coach, Dionne Motley from Legacy Changers Academy. Thank you so much for being here.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good to see you.
You as well.
Again, have we met?
We have.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, Paul.
She won me over. She was beautiful, yes.
Did
thank
you
you.
take on debt for your wedding?
No.
You remember?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I took on my
So
wife,
I did.
and she had debt from shopping too much.
Oh, you know what? That is a big talker, actually.
Yes.
You know, like on how much you're gonna take on when you get married or when you become whatever partners.
Yes.
Okay, so I have a question. Is it bad to take on debt if you are?
You know the
married?
answer.
I know your answer.
I know your answer. You already know my answer. Is it bad? Listen, okay. You
Is
have
it
to
bad?
consider your financial situation, right? So it's not my preference. I always recommend that you save first. But if you have to, let's talk about the options. So there's so many factors that go into determining what is the best option. That includes your credit score, your credit history, how much you're looking to borrow, and then how much you can actually pay back. My thing is, if you're going to take on debt and make payments on a loan or a credit card, use that same money to save and put it in a high yield savings account to save for the wedding.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you think? Okay, should people?
It's like you feel bad, right?
I know.
You're like, okay, didn't do that.
I know. I really did because you know what? We wanted a big memory, and I'll tell you about this later because I know you've got some thoughts on it. But should people be taking out loans? Should they be doing credit cards? I mean, you said it all kind of depends on what your credit score is and all that stuff. Is there one that's better?
So, to your point, about 70% of couples taking on debt for the wedding. We know the wedding lasts one day. Your marriage hopefully lasts a lifetime, right? So, if we take the focus off of the wedding date and we put it on the marriage, do you actually want to add additional debt to the debt you might already have or your partner already has as you're entering into the marriage? The number one reason for divorce is still money fights, right?
Yes.
And these stem from unaddressed issues or red flags or avoidance in talking about money because it's a taboo topic or we don't want to make our partner feel like we're interrogating them, but it's a conversation that needs to be had up front.
Wow, you can do it all there. You're a little psychotherapy there. That was true.
You know, listen,
It's
I've
so
been
right.
married for 20 years.
Oh
so
my gosh.
Congratulations!
you.
Really,
Yes, this year-
20.
yes,
You
this
look
year to
like
be
you're about
21.
20.
I know. She looks
you.
so young, like she's a child bride or something. You know?
I have been well preserved.
Okay. Well, what does saving really look like? Like, how long should we
Yeah.
save? You know, you get engaged, you start planning. So
Right.
what
So
do you
I
think?
say 12 to 18 months. And here's what I mean. You can do it in 6-month increments. So if you save for the first 6 months, then you can use some of that money to start acquiring services or vendors. And then while you're using that money to fund the cost of the wedding, you can save the next 6 months for the second half, right? So you can do it in increments. It's absolutely possible. Again, as someone who's been married for 20 years, we've had 2 ceremonies. Our initial ceremony in 2004, and then we had a vow renewal in 2019, and we did not take on any debt for either of those.
Did you blow it up in 2019? Did you have some of the
absolutely.
small?
But you know
What'd
what?
you do?
No, 2019 was really big
Where'd you go?
because like for the honeymoon.
Or did you do a thing?
We,
like
we
sometimes,
did it here. So
Oh,
we got married
wow.
in December, and our vow renewal was also in December. And so by that time, we were debt free. So we lived it up.
Nice.
for
Oh
that
yeah,
one,
we had
right?
some
Earned it.
pictures. We had pictures. I don't know if
Absolutely,
we
yeah,
can share.
yeah. So that was like the really big celebration, but we funded it in cash, and then we took a 2-week vacation or a second honeymoon to Brazil for 2 weeks, and that was fun.
Wow.
Well, that was fun. That's kind of fun.
You know what the
That
funny
was
thing
fun.
is? I asked Dionne about this, and hey, can you come on the show? And then she also has this. Like you produce so much content. So
Thank you.
is this how you make sure that people are on the same page?
Yes, so
Okay.
this is our workbook called The Connection Between Your Partner and Your Paper. And the purpose is to deepen your bond and grow your wealth together, right? So it's a guided workbook that has questions, reflections, so that you and your partner can start having those money conversations, again, without feeling like you're being interrogated or someone getting offensive because you're just simply asking the questions in the book. And so we have like a 5-step motto that helps you figure out like stewardship partnership, purpose partnership, what it looks like to actually merge your finances together. What are your partner's triggers, right? And then what are the things that are the most important to them?
You are, by the way, a gorgeous bride. Sorry, I was
Oh,
distracted
thank
by
you.
these
This was
beautiful
this
pictures.
was from
When
our
you
vow
did it up.
renewal, so
You're
yeah.
uniquely awesome because you had a book should have worked with the last time she was here about saving after the tornado. I mean,
Yes.
just amazing, impressive person. Thank
Thank
you, Dionne.
you.
Thank
Love
you
it.
so much. Really appreciate it. You know, and also, real quick, I know we are out of time, but you said also, like, even having a destination wedding could save some money
It
in the long
can.
run, you
It
know?
can.
I
It
wondered about
can.
that.
Another
Yeah,
small-
or
Yes.
it could not, huh?
Yes. Or it could not. Tips, you know, we'll have some additional tips on that later, but yeah.
All right.
Thank you. LegacyChangersAcademy.com.
.com, LegacyChangersAcademy.com.
Thank you.